The deep-water plume is huge. It measures 15 miles long, 5 miles wide, and is 300 feet thick at its core. Dr. Samantha Joye studied the oil plume for 2 weeks and says she and her research team learned a lot about the plume in that time.
I've been working in the Gulf of Mexico for 15 years. I've never seen concentrations of methane this high anywhere.
Joye says it took her team about 8 hours to find the plume after beginning their search. Once there, they set out to study how the water and ecosystem were responding to the plume.
It's an imbalance in the system that's been created by this oil spill, and that's the real danger in terms of the ecology of the system.
Joye also showed different aspects of the plume using graphs to point out how the ecosystem is responding to the gas and oil. Oxygen levels are being depleted, which could cause problems for certain organisms. When it comes to getting the oil out of the Gulf, Joye says there's only really one solution.
There's really no way to get the oil out of the water. It's the job of the microorganisms to do it.
But despite that fact, Joye says officials are working nonstop to get the problem fixed by using dispersants to break up the oil into smaller particles and completely capping the pipe at the root of this oil problem. As for BP's role in helping Dr. Samantha Joye and her research team study this big oil plume, she says that the company was very cooperative and helped them whenever they needed it so that they could get all the information they needed to complete their study.
They wanted to know what was going on as much as we did.
When asked about comments made about the Gulf being big enough to recover from this disaster, Joye made it clear that there has been an impact on many different levels.
The solution to pollution is not dilution. The amount of oil and gas, the sheer mass of material that has been injected into this system is tremendous. And to stand up and say that it doesn't matter because it's a big system, to me is just completely unacceptable.
Unacceptable because it may take years to figure out all the consequences this oil spill will have on us all. In Athens, Amelia Hines, WNEG News, Northeast Georgia.